In the news, we begin in the town of Turner, where a woman driving to her home in Wilton found herself caught up in the middle of a felony traffic stop, surrounded by county deputies and U.S. Marshals. She, however, was not the target, but the vehicle just a few yards away was. This is an experience that left her shaking and clearly upset. And as News Center 9's Wilton reports, she wants marshals to find a better way to keep civilians out of any potential crossfire.
Okay, I want you to relax. Okay.
Okay.
You just stay right where you are.
I felt like a sitting duck.
Imagine this, you're driving home from work. Two cars are in front of you, and within seconds, both vehicles come to a stop, and suddenly you're surrounded by police officers with big guns with no idea what's going on.
Oh my God.
That's the situation Stephanie Hopkins says she was put in on Thursday.
The vehicle was stopped based upon an ongoing fugitive investigation.
Supervisory Deputy U.S. Marshal for the District of Maine, Ryan Guay, says marshals were completing a felony traffic stop on Route 4 in Turner Thursday. Guay says marshals use an abundance of caution to mitigate risks to law enforcement and to the public during stops like this one, adding that fugitive stops are almost always conducted in this manner to ensure that the suspect doesn't flee the scene. In the video Hopkins shared with News Center Maine, her car sits directly behind the suspect's vehicle with no distinct barrier between them.
We did have vehicles in between her and someone else. We're not going to keep a vehicle not involved in between us and the suspect car. That may have been what she remembered it as.
But Hopkins says the video is clear as day.
He was the car immediately in front of me.
Did you feel safe in that moment?
No, not at all. I mean, I was terrified.
You were sitting there the whole time. What if things would have gone left? Do you feel like there would have been any out for you?
There was no place for me to go. I just keep replaying. What if he had a weapon? What if he had started shooting? What if he had just... Glad he didn't.
What we didn't know at the time that we talked with Hopkins is that the person arrested was indeed in possession of a firearm. Hopkins says she believes law enforcement should ensure no one is ever at risk of getting caught in the crossfire at stops like this. Wilton, News Center, Maine.
We sent Stephanie's video to Ryan Guay at the U.S. Marshal's office, and he says after looking at it, he acknowledges that incident was very upsetting and frightening for Hopkins. He also says what the video does not show is all the other police vehicles surrounding hers and a task force member who stayed near her vehicle during and after the apprehension, ensuring her safety.